So welcome everyone to GEPL Capital's market outlook video. I'm Sanket Bendre from Fundamental Research team, and I will be sharing some few key updates that happened over the last few weeks and what to expect in the upcoming week. So let me share my screen and we'll start ahead. So I hope my screen is visible. So in this slide we can see the key updates that happened in the last few weeks, and let me share the first update that happened. So India's April and May fiscal deficit report came, and it was at 13,163 crores. This is equivalent to 0.8% of the annual estimate that was done by the Indian government. And this fiscal deficit was driven by the strong growth in the non-tax revenues, despite the increase in the capital expenditure spending that happened over the last 2 months. The next key update will be the US economy added up 1,47,000 jobs in the month of June 2025, whereas the unemployment rate fell to 4.1%. So this was the lowest unemployment rate since February. So this resilient job data, I would say, would push back the US Fed to cut down the rate cuts in the upcoming few months. So as it's given the strong employment data, we would see that the US Fed will postpone their rate cuts in for a few couple of months. The next key update would be that India and US are planning to ink an 10-year defense framework. So in order to expand their defense and strategic ties. So during a call between the Indian Defense Minister, that is Rajnath Singh, and the US Defense Secretary, so Mr. Rajnath Singh mentioned that they should form a deal between HAL and GE Aerospace to form a joint production for the jet engines for the F414 jets. So this is a very positive update, as both HAL and GE Aerospace together could build a jet engine for the F414 jet. So very positive update, as this strategic deal should boost the defense sector's manufacturing process. The next update will be that we saw that today SEBI barred Jane Street group entities that are present in the India from accessing the Indian securities after unlawfully earning 43,289 crores in profit. So this profit, the company was generated between the years January 1st of 2023 to till of March of 2025. So as a result of that, SEBI found that Jane Street has been using unlawful methods to generate this option profits through unlawfully. So what exactly Jane Street did? So they initially purchased during the weekly expiry, that is on Thursday. So they usually bought stocks in the Nifty banks as well as or in futures, and simultaneously they would sell options of the Nifty bank. So as the expiry time came approach, so what they used to do is they would rewind their position. As a result of that, they created a good hefty amount of profit. And SEBI found that this was very unlawful, and as a result of that, they stopped this company to access the Indian security markets. So in this week, we saw that few companies posted their first quarter business updates. So the first company was L&T Finance. So the company's retail loan book increased by 18% year over year at 99,800 crores, whereas the gross disbursement increased by 18% as well to 17,510 crores. So very positive update on L&T Finance, and we saw that in the stock movement as well today. The next update will be from Bajaj Housing Finance. So the company's gross disbursement increased to 14,650 crores from previous years of 12,004 crores, whereas asset under management AUM grew by 24% at 1,20,400 crores. So another positive update from Bajaj Housing Finance. Furthermore, auto companies posted their June month sales data. So the company that posted a healthy update was Mahindra & Mahindra. So M&M reported its June month sales data, with auto sales growing by 14% year over year at 78,969 units. This was primarily driven by 18% growth in the utility vehicles. So Mahindra & Mahindra was one of the key companies that posted a very positive update in terms of auto sales data. The next update is in the FMCG sector company, that is the Marico. So the company is saying a consistent demand patterns with improving trends in rural markets and steady urban sentiments. So the company is seeing that the underlying demand as well as the volume is growing in India due to the improvement driven by lower inflations as well as government initiatives as well. So we should soon see that the first quarter as well as the upcoming quarters of Marico should see some good, I would say moderate to good amount of increase in the revenue as well as profitability. So key takeaways, as I mentioned, that financial services sector remains strong as they have been the key beneficiaries of the recent macroeconomic developments, and we could see this in their first quarter business update, as they have been posting a good business update for the first quarter. So in such an environment, identifying companies with strong growth trajectories available at reasonable valuations becomes crucial for creating long-term wealth. So thank you everyone for watching this video, and do like, share and subscribe our GEPL Capital's YouTube channel. So thank you.